So basically, what we're trying to say is that faith without works is dead. There has to be an evidence. And I'm not saying you have to stand on a street corner and say, you know what, you know Jesus, if you don't, you're going to hell. Because it's not about that. It's about restoring people in love, innit? But at the same time, fam, if it was illegal to be a Christian, would there be enough evidence to convict you? Would there be enough evidence? If you stood before the judge, and the prosecution saying, he's a Christian, lock him up. Did you witness?
No, did you say something? Did your actions speak louder than your words?
Did you manifest the fruits? Were you patient? Were you loving? Were you kind? Were you long suffering? Like, for real, bruv, I think a lot of people, they see this Christianity thing as like a seatbelt.
Yeah, like a safety.
It's
like
something that's just gonna strap you in.
I'll bless my kids when they're young, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I'll have 3, 4, 5 godparents, and
this prosperity
that's
thing. It don't make no sense, blood. It's like, are you getting into this Christian thing for what God can give you, or because you're truly repentant and you want to give back? There has to be some sort of consequence for our wrongdoing. We came, we sinned, and we thought we conquered, but really we became subject and slaves to sin. So what Jesus came to do was to balance the scales, to restore order, and to say, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice myself, as my man said, on the behalf of mankind. It's a beautiful thing, for real. And that's the message.
That's the message.
That's the message. It says in Romans 8:28 that all things come together for the good of those who love God according to his purpose. God's sovereignty has been expressed over and over and over and over. And whether or not you want to be a part of that is up to you. God is already victorious. The battle's already over, innit? Right now, it's just about picking sides. It's a process, but it's also a finished work. Christ already died on the cross. Christ already rose on the 3rd day. And all you need to do is believe and come to him.
Okay, my man John Piper says, he's preaching, he goes, the love he's describing the love here, he goes, in eternity, I look upon this man in eternity. This man in eternity, his sins and his pride and his shamefulness, all of that. But I want this guy to be my family. I will pay for him with my son's life. Even though I've seen everything, even though I've seen all of his sins, his past, his present, I still want him in my life, still want him as my son. That's what Jesus came to do. That's awesome. I don't know about you.
Fam, love, fling me that Ephesians.
That's love, that right there.
In the time that you spend here, are you definitely gonna sow the seeds of sin and reap death? Or are you gonna eagerly await the inheritance of righteousness that God's got in store for you? Hebrews 12 says that God chastens those who he loves. He chastens those who he loves. That means he disciplines us here to make us more like him so that we are worthy of the holiness that he wants to give to us. You know that? For real.
It's not just to make us better people though. No, we're here for each other. You know what I mean? Like, we're here to serve God, we're here to serve each other. That's what it's all about. Like, everyone sees all the war, everyone sees all the family in the world, in the 3rd world, or you see all the typhoons that you don't even hear about on the news. You hear all that. But God, in his entirety, says, you know, if you believe in me, in Revelation, he says there will be no more tears. All those tears that I've been crying as we speak. As we speak, tears being wet.
I'm getting petty.
Being wet right now. But God says, if you believe in me, I will give you eternal life.